Okay, so here's everything you're gonna need to make the enchiladas. The only thing I have added is the red onions and the jalapenos, just because last time I made this, I would prefer to have had something additional besides just the chicken and the cheese. So what I'm gonna do is as you can see, I've sliced these up and I'm just gonna saute them in a little bit of oil. And so you're going to need, let me go over the ingredients real quick, 10 small flour tortillas, as well as 3 tablespoons of flour, which I have over here, 2 cups of chicken broth, and then 1 cup of sour cream, which is still in the fridge, and then 2.5 cups of the chicken, and then 3 cups of Monterey Jack cheese, which this is only 2 cups right here, so I'm just gonna use the rest of my just regular cheddar cheese for the dish, and then 3 tablespoons of butter, and then 1 4-ounce container of green chilies. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and saute up the onions and the jalapenos. This is some shredded chicken from a rotisserie that I bought 2 weeks ago, which I sliced it up, I chopped it up, and then I froze it. So again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook the onions and the jalapenos, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mix the sauce, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get there. Okay, so I have the chicken and the cheese in this bowl. I'm just gonna mix it all together. And so it's all the chicken and then 1 cup of the cheese. So I just put half a cup of the Monterey Jack and then half a cup of the just regular cheddar cheese. And what you're supposed to do, and I also have, sorry, my onions and my red onions and my jalapenos that I've already sauteed. And you take 10 of the flour tortillas and basically just assemble everything. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so the next step is the white sauce that you pour on top of the enchiladas. So you are supposed to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. Once it's completely melted, you add in the flour, mix that together, kind of makes a roux. Then you add in the 2 cups of chicken broth, and you cook that until it starts to bubble up and thicken. You'll take it off the heat, and then you'll add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking everything and getting it going. Okay, so that's kind of the consistency that you're wanting for it to be thick. And so what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is add the green chilies to it. And I'm gonna wait for the sour cream because it's pretty hot still, and I don't wanna add the sour cream and curdle it. But I'll go ahead and add that. Okay, and now I'm gonna add the 1 cup of sour cream. And what I'm gonna do, since this is still pretty warm, is I'm gonna add a very small amount and stir it in. And that kind of brings the sauce down to temperature, and it won't curdle the sour cream. So once it gets to about this stage, do one more time, the dollop of it. Okay, once it gets to about this stage, we can tell that it's gone down in temperature. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the rest of the sour cream. Oops. Whisk it all together. Okay, and the next step is just to take the sauce and pour it on top of the enchiladas without spilling it everywhere. And then you take the rest of the cheese and add it to the top of it. Okay, so you're gonna bake this at 350 degrees for about 23 minutes, and then turn on the broil on your oven and cook it for an additional like 3 or 4 minutes. Just make sure you watch it because the top of this can start to cook pretty quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. So here they are out of the oven. As you can tell, they're nicely browned on the top. That's because I, again, turned on the broil. But these are really yummy. Again, I've had them before. The only difference is I added the red onions and the jalapenos. And so we also have some rice here on the side to go with it. And we're gonna dig in. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And leave a comment below and let me know if you have made these before or what your favorite enchilada recipes are, and maybe leave me a link to them because I love enchiladas and I would love to make them. So thanks so much, guys. Bye.